You guys are like a special kind of stupid, aren't you? Uh, you guys got some people fooled. You had some people fooled, all right. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, was it a bit? Is it real? Huh? Is Keemstar in on it? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Uh, it's not a bit. It is real in the sense that they really created a brand new channel. They call it lolcow rejects. Use something they cooked up. I'm sure it was not even by the original artist. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm willing to bet on that one too. Okay. It was it's not real, man. It's not Keemstar approved. And there'll be consequences for that. And I'm sure there's be people who believe that it is. Oh, let me get something out of the way. Was it better than Lolcow Life? Was it better than Lolcow Queens? Yeah. Yeah, it's better than both of them. So that is true. I will have to concede that point. In fact, that's a point I agree with you guys on. I've been saying from the beginning, despite Grace's flaws, Ben's flaws, really we're just focused on Grace here. Grace can be entertaining and Grace can run a show. Grace has that thing that people like to watch. Okay. But she has a lot of vices. She has a lot of problems. She got a huge problem that's like 7 foot tall, okay, that she carries with her all the time. Her dad. So, and I'm pretty sure this whole idea of doing a lolcow rejects was was it Ben's idea? Was it Grace's idea? It doesn't matter. It's their idea. Maybe Ben came up with it first. I'm gonna bet he did. But it doesn't matter. What Ben says, Grace thinks, and it's like if you've been following the Thorps for a while, Grace is pretty much like Ben's puppet. There's not really anything Grace says that is original. It's usually all something that you've heard Ben say before. So it's very interesting, to follow him like that. So, yeah, but getting back to this, was Lolcow Rejects better than Lolcow Queens, Lolcow Life? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely better. But it doesn't change the fact that it wasn't kosher. It doesn't change the fact that Keem didn't approve of that. So, there's going to be real consequences. That Ben and Grace are going to entertain and make it seem like they're in on the thing. Like, they're con artists, man. I always say it's really Ben. Ben is working his way through Grace. Grace is a vehicle. Grace is like a living doll of Ben's. Full control and will not leave. They cannot even fathom what freedom would be to be without him. It'd be scary. It'd be like, whoa, can't do it. So what I'm saying is, whatever Ben wants to do, she will do. Absolutely. No matter what. So if Ben wants to double down and on this lolcow rejects thing and really test Keem, then he's going to do that. And Grace is just going to go along with it. I'm really curious how far this goes. I want them to take it as far as they can. I want them to go all the way. What else do they have to lose? They have nothing else to lose. This whole path, this pursuit of becoming YouTube famous for a YouTube career to make your ends meet, be a living, you realize they've been on this pursuit and they have sacrificed everything. Of course, the idea was to use their family drama, the marriage, the crumbling marriage, and all this stuff as like this as entertainment. They turned their family drama into like a a spectacle, a tabloid thing, a show, right? It was insane. I was like, how? Why would you do that? Who in their right mind would do that? So Ben was willing to expose, to shine a light on this dirty family for YouTube fame, YouTube money for a while now. He'll burn through the money that they already had. They burn through the trust fund or whatever it is that Grace has. He'll burn through that money in the pursuit of a luxurious, fancy, rich YouTube career complete with a yacht. Except what they have is an RV taking them to hotel room to hotel room. They wear the same clothes for 7 days straight because they don't really wash their clothes. You know, have you seen a video of them wash clothes? It's funny. They'll put the clothes in the bathtub. They'll put the clothes in a bathtub and Grace will step on them. Yeah. Anyway, my point is Ben is willing to sacrifice everything, even his family, and the money that they already had for this. And Grace is along. Grace is a side piece. If Ben commands it, it will happen. Grace will make it happen. See, Ben's not tech savvy. Ben doesn't know how to do the things that he wants to do. Grace does. So let's say something like what just happened now with the lolcow rejects. It was Ben's idea, but Ben didn't know how to do it. And that's where Grace comes in. Ben also doesn't really know how to run it either. That's where Grace comes in. Ben is not charming. He can turn on for a little bit, but it doesn't last long. Oh, there's one thing that happened during the lolcow reject stream. I don't know if people caught it. This might be a separate video. But there was almost a moment. Well, what do I mean by that? There was a part where Grace interrupts Ben and asks Ben to get her a coffee. Everyone who's been following the Thorpes for a while knows that the face that Ben made during that interaction was the face he makes before he's about to use physical correction. First off, Ben was interrupted. Ben does not like to be interrupted. Ben was interrupted by Grace. Ben was interrupted by Grace, and Grace was telling Ben what to do. That is a problem. Fortunately for Grace had a successful stream during that time, so Ben was going to hold it back and hold it together. But Ben didn't get her a coffee. He got her a cold coffee that had been sitting there already, and that won't do. Notice in that moment, I don't know if you noticed that she asked him, "Why are you leaving? You know, why are you not beside me? You're in the bed now." She responded to that because she knew, she picked up on something. She knew that Ben was not happy. She knew that Ben was not so happy that Grace talked to her that way, or him that way. So, interesting. Anyway, but the main thing is, lolcow rejects, was it cool? It was cool. Was it funny? Yeah. Was it Kino? I mean, yeah, it was. Dude, they flat out hijacked the show. They flat out hijacked the show, man. That was funny. It was so funny. I mean, Ben, maybe Keem will show you what a pico is. Maybe. You take it easy.